If only I could give negative stars. My wife and I attempted to be customers at this dump. We were stared at by everyone as we entered because we didn't meet the hippie required attire. However, our non-hippie dress apparently failed to draw the attention of any employee. We sat at a table, never saw a soul, and finally walked out. We won't be back, ever.
If you want Tucson to be a carbon copy of Portland or San Diego, you'll love this place. If you want to hang out in a loud room with a bunch of douchebags, come here on a Saturday night and feel your throat get hoarse trying to have a conversation. Have fun.
Only problem was the rather space cadet service I got from the bartender. Word.
Oro Valley Mom says, good place for beer lovers and hipsters.
I got the distinct impression that they cater to the crowd they recognize.
I really don't understand how this place is 4.5 stars. I was stoked when reading the reviews, but left feeling disappointed. Here's why. I asked the guy ringing up the bottles if they offer a 6-pack discount. He gets snippy with me and says, we're too new to offer discounts. He said this in a very condescending voice. Didn't make me feel welcome at all. The bottle selection is just okay. Sure, Tap & Bottle has a lot of bottles, but they really are scratching the surface of what they can offer bottle-wise. The rare bottle selection was laughable as well. I gave this place another chance and came back Sunday night. It was 8 p.m. and the place was dead. The bartender just kept on glaring at me and my girlfriend, and he wanted us to leave. Guess what? We did. Meh. Lots of flannel shirts, scarves, and great beer. Just don't expect attentive service.
The 20-something hipsters.
I do find Tap & Bottle a little hipstery for my taste. Almost every time I've been in there, I get a whiff of someone who's not had a shower recently.
The other negative was the table we sat at. It was basically a big slice out of a tree, so it was oddly shaped and it was held up by metal sawhorses. It wasn't comfortable.
Great selection, except no beer from Bisbee? Would be nice to see a little more support for Arizona breweries. Can you believe it? Phoenix has over 50 breweries. Seems to me plenty of folks would support some local Arizona draft. Too bad they mostly serve up the big names in microbrewery here. Seems everything becomes bureaucratic when it comes to money and management eventually. Here too, we can dream.
A place like this back home would be overrun with hipsters to the point where I wouldn't even want to go there.
J-Dog says, rude staff and manager. One male bartender with blonde hair was very cool. Otherwise, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the atmosphere. It has the look of a low-key space to lean back and sip while you talk, but the crowd often reeks of hipster pretentiousness, and the acoustics of the place can make conversation difficult.
Hipster heaven.
I really don't know which of the following things is more ridiculous. A, last time I was here, there were 2 beers, 10 ounces that were priced for $8. Or B, I bought one of them.
Tap & Bottle owners, this is not New York City.
Service sucked!
Beer snob heaven. This is Tucson's quintessential hipster bar.
Now I know beers. Hell, I've been known to brew my own. I've also worked sales. So I both understand and hate when you go somewhere and order a strong, rare, fancy, expensive beer, and they serve it in a juice glass. 8 to 10 ounces, tiny, not a pint. The people who come here are beer dork/snobs. They will pay what it is worth, but don't assume a larger price per drink is going to shoo away your target clientele. I want my beer experience to last longer than 10 ounces will. Seating, where the hell can I find a seat? Seriously, there needs to be more places to sit and relax unless you want me to get a glass, pound it, and GTFO. Parking in the area, F that. You have to find some street parking.
As other reviewers have said, expect there to be dogs and kids. The owners have a baby who's pretty much growing up there. I'm a lover of children, furry and not, but their presence in a place that serves alcohol and no food is very perturbing to me. It's not that I hate kids, but when I'm meeting other adults for a beer and conversation at a place that doesn't serve food, I don't want to hear screaming kids.
Hipsters and posers, your cup of tea? Enjoy. It could be worse. It could even be more crowded than it is. Thanks, Edwin A.
I have seen vinyl spun and critical masses of hipsters.
Who let the dogs in?
Seriously? I saw 4 dogs while I was there. One was running around without a leash, while people were drinking.
Plus, unsanitary.
The only relevant suggestion I can give to future patrons of Tap and Bottle is to avoid tipping the mid-30s ski jock type guy, most likely sporting a ball cap and goatee.
I liked this place until I came out and my car was towed. It's a shady operation that makes me wonder if the two are working together.